Production is as important an aspect of the music creation process as anything else. Famous producers from George Martin of the Beatles all the way to Timbaland have demonstrated why this process is so imperative in creating a good record. The scope of the music producer's duties can widely vary based on the type of band, label, and project they're working on, but with the benefit of new technology, the idea of being a producer has extended beyond the confined walls of glitzy and professional studios and into the bedrooms of whoever owns the correct equipment. The most basic of tools needed is a computer, speakers, and a digital audio workstation. Some digital audio workstations include Ableton Live, Logic, Fruity Loops, and even GarageBand can be considered one. I use Ableton Live. Ableton Live was a program developed in 2000 by two studio designers in Berlin who wanted a more intuitive way to create and record music on their computer. One of the most refined arts of the music production process is mixing a record. Mixing is kind of like cooking. You might have all the right ingredients on hand, but it's how you put them together that determines whether or not you'll have a dish worth serving. Mixing refers to the balance of audio levels between different sounds and instruments in your track. In professional studios, you might see a massive mixing board like this, when in reality, programs like Ableton Live have reduced the size of this massive technology into a computer program. Achieving a good balance between sound starts with how you hear it, which is why producers use studio monitor speakers. They are called monitors because they produce an uncolored and transparent response to the sound that makes it easier to monitor. Other speakers produce an emphasis or de-emphasis on certain frequencies of sound, but monitors provide a clear and unadulterated representation of sound that ensures your mix can translate to numerous different sound systems. Part of what has made expensive studio equipment more accessible was the development of VST in the mid to late 1990s. VST stands for Virtual Studio Technology. This technology allowed developers to create a virtual representation of very expensive synthesizers and equipment and fit them inside your computer. Essentially, they turn these into this. While some argue that this technology and the idea of the bedroom producer has led to decreased musicianship and oversaturation of the music market, it's also important to recognize what this technology has done for music, which is create a whole new world and scene for accomplished and capable musicians to create music and be heard.